Yeah. Best.
Oh no! Keith Lee! Oh, a double team! Come on, PJ. For a rich one. Oh, PJ fell out. 2, 3 strikes. Should I get up, PJ? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated.
Welcome all sports fans and everyone across the nation. This is episode 89 of Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. This is my beautiful co-host, Ms. Phyllis Jr., a.k.a. PJ, and our main man of the evening, Mr. TJ Tracey. What's up, TJ?
I'm doing all right, my friend. Surviving in this crazy world. How's you doing over there? How's the weather? We seem to start every podcast.
It's starting to get hot now. It's just starting to kind of getting hot. We're peaking right now. We just, for the first time in a long time, it's 80 degrees. So it's a matter of somewhere mid-April, late April, we get in the 90s, and then after that, June, July, August is 100. So I'm not trying to think about that right now. We still have some decent weather right now. It feels like the hottest spring weather can get right now.
Oh, fair enough.
Fair.
Over here.
Not fair.
Yeah, nice blue skies, scorching sun. It hit a nice 56 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to hear that. 56 degrees. Come on, man. That's crazy. Yo. Thank y'all for showing love, man. Before we get started, please hit that like button, do us a favor, and represent your NFL squad. Rep your NFL squad if you're on the live chat right now, man. Thank y'all for showing love and support, man. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are brand new to the channel and you're loving what you're seeing. Hit that like button, like we said, man. Thank y'all for showing love and support. We got some folks in the building already showing love. We got Thomas Graney said, "What is going on, Carlos TJ?" Thomas in the building. We're supposed to go over the island spring break, but the weather said, nay. Sucks, but sometimes that happens, man. He also said, shout out to his mom. She worked overtime, called American Airlines, talking against on their website. Thankfully, we have a trip planned in May after finals wraps up for me. Hey, yes, sir. And he said, in other weather-related news, ta-da, weather-related, we got 9 inches of snow here in La Crosse, Wisconsin. In March, like late March, not good, Lord. Said got a full body workout shoving that snow. However, I feel bad for folks in eastern Wisconsin as they got as much as 30 plus inches. Wow.
Wow.
Well, we could be living in that, TJ. We could be doing that. So I'm thankful for not having 30 inches of snow. Yo, we got Megan Aussie. Says JSN is him. Bobo's staying that's where he is. The Jaguars trying to snatch him away, but he said the Seahawks said no, we want to keep Bobo. So all is good in the 12's world. Yes, ma'am. Peter said, what's up, Megan? How my boys doing? He said, what's up, TG? Good to see you.
Hello, Megan.
Let's go. And then we got Education Unpacked showing love. So, hey, what's up? No, Samuel, I'm sorry. Say, hey, what's up, bro? Carlos, PJ, TJ. I'm about to say Education. Don't talk like, hey, what's up, bro? That's not her. This is her. Hi, Carlos, TJ, PJ, and everyone. What's up, Education Unpacked? And how you doing, Samuel Wilkinson? Peter said, what's up, S-Dub? And what's up, EU? Always good to see you guys. Yes, it is. Always good to see you guys. Let's go, man. Thank y'all for showing love and support per usual. And hope all of you guys are having a great Tuesday. And we got, Megan says, PJ, boys are thrilled that JSN is staying. And we're going to talk about that not now, but right now. Matter of fact, that is obviously our thumbnail. That's the big topic today. It is the Seattle Seahawks and Jaxon Smith Njigba agreed to a 4-year, $168 million extension. My question for you, TJ, how does this affect the wide receiver market, a.k.a. Puka Nacua and the Rams?
Oh, that number's going to hurt the Rams. Puka Nacua's contract, because, hey, JSN, obviously, he has the Offensive Player of the Year accolade, but it was a toss-up between him or Puka. Puka has obviously been the reliable target for Matt Stafford. Obviously, we've had some off-the-field issues, so that might hurt the number, but not overly.
Yeah.
But JSN, well deserved, obviously drafted into that Seattle defense. He was, I believe, the number 3rd when he started behind Lockett and DK, and they let both of those go. Like DK was obviously the up and coming, and everyone thought would be the number 1, but they went, nope, we trust JSN, and hey, it's worked out well for them. Obviously, reigning champs. He's got his bag now. What's interesting though is, did you hear about? Apparently, Zay Flowers is going for JSN level of contract.
My question would be why?
Yeah, precisely. He's not JSN.
Yeah, sorry, brother. I mean, I understand reach for the skies, man, but sometimes there's actually a limit in life.
But,
well, obviously 4 years, $168 million. That's $40 million per year. Now, it is an extension, so he's got to play out the rest of his contract, which is good news for the Seahawks, as it is. He has 2 years left on his contract, I believe, and then after that he'll get his 4 years. And how does that work? Or do they redo his whole entire contract? Because he's in year 3 of his rookie deal.
yes, they could start the contract. I'm surprised we didn't get a notification saying they picked up his 5th-year option and then extended past the.
Well, I mean, because you can make deals like this all day.
Yeah.
They did say extension. So when they say extension, that means did it extend from year 3 or year 4? I don't know.
I imagine. If he's entering year 3, we've got like 6 more years of JSN in Seattle. Obviously traded.
Something like that. It could be, or he just scratch it out and just do another year and then have 5 more years. But still, regardless, though, they took him to the bank. And look, well deserved. And I respect Seattle for doing that because you want to get that out early.
Ooh.
What's up? What you found out?
Yeah, so I think we are right. His first free agency, when he's an unrestricted free agent, is 2032. Mm-hmm. So that would be 6 more years, right?
6 years. Yep. So there you go. So he's got 2 years left on his rookie deal. Yep. After that, he's going to get the bank. I don't know how much. Do you know how much is guaranteed for this contract?
Yes, I do. In a second,
because the guarantee is all that matters.
$69,130,996.
That's why it's so low, the guarantee, because he still has 2 years left to play on his current contract, his rookie deal. So that makes sense, though. But he does automatically get the $69 million regardless. So that's awesome on his part. But also, I wish more teams would do that with star players coming off that 2nd or 3rd year. Man, we're not worried about a 5th-year contract and then trying to go with tagging guys all day and stirring controversy. JSN is clearly your best offensive weapon. You got to go ahead and stick with him. He's there for essentially half his NFL career. It's going to be in Seattle. And I know Seahawks fans are excited for that because he showed his first year as the guy. And it didn't matter as you got onto week 9, 10, 11, 12 of the season, you still couldn't stop him. Right? So that means he's going to be good for years to come, in my opinion. I love what I saw from Jaxon Smith Njigba. I love the deal. I wish more teams would do that to their star players, man, and just ink it early. Let's not have any drama, none of that BS, and here we go. Now, also, that's having a good agent as well. The agent, soon as, and rightfully so, soon as they won the Super Bowl and they knew he was the man and he was offensive player of the year, the agent's like, we're going to go ahead and push for you to say, I want to be the highest paid receiver in NFL history. And right now he's getting that at $42 million. Now, what does it mean for Puka Nacua? As long as he stays out of trouble, he's going to get probably 43 or 44. You know, it's always moving. The chain's always moving for any position. If it's $42 million right now, I guarantee Puka's going to get 43 or 44 million. And the Rams have got to honor that because this dude is a freak of nature as a receiver. So now guys like Zay Flowers, you can demand it all day. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. Yeah, you're the number 1 receiver for the Ravens. That's not saying anything. You go to the Rams, you're the clear number 3. You know, you go to any other team, you're probably the clear number 2 for most teams if you're Zay Flowers. So I wouldn't be up there trying to beg about having 40 plus million per year. Now, if he's doing that to have negotiations to get him down to like 30 or 25, then okay. You know, but I believe that Puka's going to get paid really soon, and it's going to be above Njigba's pay, but for Seattle to do what they did, man, shout out to them. I wish more teams went that route, man. If you know you got a sure good thing, pay the man, pay him, and just don't give him a crazy amount of guaranteed money. You know, don't give him 150 out of the 168. Give him whatever you said, the 69. Education Impact says 120 million guaranteed. But regardless, though, I mean, it wasn't a full 168. So
No,
I'm with that. And Megan says, yes, TJ, 6 years. Oh, thank you, Megan.
Yeah, and like if they're smart, they backload these contracts because looking at the JSN contract right now, in 2031, his cap hit's going to be 50 million, which you go, oh, that's pretty hefty for a wide receiver. But the salary cap's jumped 30 million. No,
Right.
50 million this year. What's it going to be in 6 years' time?
And the last thing the Seattle Seahawks are worried about right now is a cap hit. The dude is still young AF, and he's barely what 24, whatever. By the time the deal's done, he'll be just hitting 30 and still in his prime. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not worried. They're not worried about that one bit right now. If he gets hurt, yada yada yada, it's just bad luck. It's just the beast of the NFL. We know, but if you go on there not thinking like, and they thought like that, they thought we're not going there thinking what if. No, let's get them in, let's get them happy. You know, make sure we keep this train rocking and rolling, man, because Seattle's gonna be tough next year as well. You know, bringing back most of their stars are coming back. You know.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's the smart thing to do. Just lock down these core pieces of your team and don't have what normally the Dallas Cowboys have. And they still do because they don't have Pickens under long-term contract.
Just drama. It's always unnecessary drama we have for a lot of these teams, man. They want to wait to the last minute to penny pinch. No, if you got a good thing, pay the man. Pay the man. That's all we're asking. You got a good thing going on, pay the man. All right. Something really interesting came out last week, man. I had no clue about this, honestly, just because I haven't been in social media for a while. I've been kind of absent from social media over the last week, and I did see out the blue there was a Tom Brady highlight throwing the football in a flag football game. I said, what is this? Let me dive into it. And then I realized, oh, snap. The Olympics for 2028 will finally showcase flag football.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a minute where about a year ago, now I don't know the kid's name, don't even want to butcher it, the starting quarterback for Team USA, he said, how dare NFL players think they can come into our field and take our jobs for the Olympics? We trained X amount of years for this. I'll be damned if I let an NFL player take my spot. Now, that obviously drew a lot of backlash, right, from everybody. Not me, though, because we finally saw Team USA flag football play, and they dominated other teams with NFL current stars in the past, like Tom Brady, right? And then we had, of course, you had like guys like Logan Paul and Speed.
There was like a celebrity one,
but they were the only two celebrities, though. But they're very athletic, though. They're the only two celebrities. Speed is super fast, and Logan Paul is a super athlete. So it was cool to see all that. But Team USA dominated both their games against the competition and they won by a score of 82-24, I believe. 82-24. The two games they played, they smoked the NFL, man. And my question is now, with that dominance we saw, because they're showcasing it for the Olympics, which is just 2 years away. Does this prove that Team USA will not need NFL players for the 2028 Olympics?
No. I think this proves, like, okay, like, there is a reason why they play flag football. I know the sport is slightly different than hardcore football, if you know what I mean. But you're telling me the team wouldn't benefit having a Justin Jefferson on their team or a JSN on their team, just these speedy receivers and like corners. I'm sorry. I think you still need, because there was that game with Tom Brady and Jalen Hurts and all that kind of stuff, and they looked fantastic. Tom Brady, like his snap where he dodged someone out the way and then threw that ball to Hurts. It's just, I feel like you've got the talent there. I understand people getting a bit arsey, But my question is, there's a Team USA basketball team, but normally NBA players play in the Olympics, right? What's the controversy there? Is there controversy?
Yeah, no, because the competition is stiff. You can't throw college players in there anymore. Mind you, basketball is a global game now.
Yeah.
So when you have like the best team right now going to the next Olympics isn't even Team USA for basketball. It's Team France.
Oh, it's fair enough.
Yeah, so Team France is the best team. And maybe even Serbia might be the second best team, depending on what Team USA does. But that's why they have to come with their big dogs, because if you don't, you're gonna get squashed.
No, that's true. And you got a good point there. Is the NFL is growing all over the world. How many players are not who could play for other countries? If you know what I mean, NFL players. So I know like Sidney Brown is Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
Why Team Canada can take Sidney Brown if he wants to?
As far as we're talking flag football, we're not talking regular football.
That.
You're talking regular football. The NFL is going to kill these guys.
No, I get that. But like, if Team USA locks themselves to flag football players, and Canada takes up Chase Brown, is it Chase Brown who plays for the Bengals, the running back?
Yes.
Okay, he's an NFL player, but he's going to have more experience, you know what I mean, than what Canada might produce in this flag football team. It just, I don't know. I feel like locking yourself out of players that play it for a professional thing.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's a huge difference, TJ.
Yeah?
It's a huge difference. The rules are different. The style of play is different. It's almost like this. I'm going to tell you right now, nobody from Team USA flag football can play in the NFL.
No, I get that.
And I can tell you right now, no one from the NFL can play in flag football. At the highest level. These are professional flag football players. When you have Joe Burrow as your starting quarterback and he's playing, you had guys like Stephon Diggs was in there, and you had DeAndre Hopkins is playing, right? These same guys were getting killed by the professional Team USA flag football players. I'd say like this. Have you ever played kickball before, TJ, as a kid?
No, I don't know what kickball is.
Oh, never mind. I forgot we were not in the same country. Kickball, basically, it's a rubber ball, and it's like baseball. All the rules of baseball, but you're kicking, right?
What?
Yeah, it's all the rules of baseball, but you're kicking, and you're rolling the ball, and you got to kick this rubber ball. It's fun. It's a kid's sport.
Fair enough.
But there's now a professional league of that. Anyways, it's almost like, hey, I'm a professional Major League Baseball player, but I guarantee you can't be a professional kickball player.
Okay. Yeah.
You go to their sport and you're gonna look dumb because you haven't trained for it. These NFL guys have not trained for flag football. You would think, just put anybody in flag football, right? Because they're professionals. No, you have to train for this. These guys who are professionals, it's no secret why they blew them out by combined 82 to 24. Because one, they know the rules. Two, they're good at it, and they still are athletes. Right, they're athletes at the end of the day. So it's a fun sport, and I think they got it right. We don't need any NFL guys because one, I don't want my NFL guys training for the NFL and for flag football. It's not a good balance to train for both of those sports. And look, I guarantee you, Team USA is going to dominate in the Olympics for flag football. Oh, I guarantee they're gonna dominate.
Gonna put a bet on that? Maybe a bit closer to the time. Closer
to the time, but TJ, they're going to dominate. Team USA is going to dominate the Olympics for flag football. For flag football.
No.
The entire Olympics is different. But for flag football, Team USA is head and shoulders above every other country right now in flag football. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you. I will put a bet on it. but this isn't like the NBA where the competition all across the world is stiff.
Yeah.
Canada, you got Germany, you've got and a lot of these guys are in the NBA itself. It's a global game now. So you got a lot of players in the NBA from Canada, a lot of the NBA players from Germany, a lot from France, but they're in the NBA right now. So the talent pool is crazy for the NBA. That's why NBA players have to play in it. If you bring in college players like back in the day, and they got spanked. Starting the late 90s, early 2000s, they said, "Oh, we're so good, we can start putting back in college players," and they got mollywopped. You ever heard of the Dream Team with Michael Jordan and the Dream Larry Bird and them? You know why they were there?
Why?
Because in 1988 they had college players and they got spanked by the world. So they brought in the 92 Dream Team. So you know what? We're going to dominate our sport again. We're going to actually put in NBA players. And since then, they've been going NBA players. And in 2004, the USA actually lost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They lost. So that's why you have the NBA players are a must. NFL, you don't need to have these guys unless these guys are just look like straight up asses, right? And start bombing. Then you'll get the. But my thing was, shout out to the flag football guys, because guess what? What if the games were close? Do you know the narrative will be, right?
Yeah, the games would be close. If the game was close, it would be, we need NFL players.
Thank you. So they said, no, what we're going to do is we're going to beat the living crap out of Tom Brady and Joe Burrow. Don't let that one highlight fool you. That was a good highlight for Tom Brady, but that was about it for him. Go rewatch the game. That was it. He really couldn't.
Yeah, was it? Joe Burrow threw an interception. Jalen Hurts threw an interception.
Jalen Hurts threw a pick six. Yeah, it's a different sport. And they threw pick six to guys that are not nowhere near the NFL.
No, that is true.
So this is a different sport, man. But I think Team USA, because they've been doing this, TJ, for years. They've been training for this particular sport for about 4 or 5 years now. They get paid to be professional flag football players.
True.
NFL players get paid to be professional NFL players. So it's a different tactic, a different study, a different training for that. Different rules as well that you just gotta be God tier with. You know, you get the NFL players 4 or 5 years, yeah. But they don't have time for that if you're a professional NFL player. You don't have time to train for flag football.
No, okay, that's fair enough. I see your logic.
Michael Dixon, Australia. Yep. But Michael Dixon cannot play for Team Australia in flag football. Oh man, here we go. But shout out to all those Team USA flag football. I think we're in good hands though for 2028 Olympics.
Yeah, it sounds like a bet's coming.
Oh yeah. Let's get
definitely a bet's coming.
Well, if you bet for Joe Flacco to retire, you would have lost that, because Joe Flacco is back, you guys. Signs a 1-year deal to be the Bengals' backup quarterback, man. We just saw Joe Burrow, the Bengals starting quarterback, in that flag football game. But now his backup is going to be Joe Flacco. Is that a good or bad move for Cincinnati, bringing in, I think it will be a 43-year-old Joe Flacco?
Yeah, I'm just having a quick look. Would he be the oldest player in NFL?
He would have. Oh, NFL history? I'm not quite sure about that. No, not NFL history, no.
No?
No. You have punters punting at like 48, 49.
Oh, crikey.
Yeah.
All right. Positions that matter.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. No, someone played. I mean, hell. Huh?
He's 41 years old.
Oh, so he'll be turning 42 then. Okay.
Yeah. No, he turned 41 in January.
Oh, shit. I thought he was 42, 43. Oh, so he's
still got at least 10 years in him.
That's crazy. Where's the defense going in the NFL? We got a 51-year-old guy still slinging the rock in today's NFL. Lord have mercy. I mean, what was we just saw Phillip Rivers come out of retirement for 5 years, and he looked the part. So that tells you how bad today's defense is, in my opinion. He looked the part. He was very comfortable from the first snap of his 4 games he played this year.
Something like that.
That's a Disney Channel movie coming, by the way.
And his 12 kids.
I'm always nervous, man. When Joe Flacco's on your team, he's gonna start.
Yeah.
Everywhere he's gone now, he's had a chance to start, which means your quarterback got hurt.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco's had nagging injuries over the last couple of years now. I mean, Joe Burrow, excuse me. He's had nagging injuries over the last couple of years. I'm just,
I have to say, I think that's why. I think you hit the nail on the head. Is Joe Burrow is unfortunately injury prone. And last year, Joe Burrow was injured. They traded for Joe Flacco, an interdivision trade, and he shined.
And that
there
game
for
against
like
Pittsburgh.
2
Remember that game against
days.
Pittsburgh on Thursday Night Football?
Yeah.
Was it Thursday night? Yeah, it was awesome, man.
And like even Mike Tomlin was like, why would you trade this man? And yeah, it makes
Facts.
sense. He's not going to cost a lot of money. I wonder what his contract is. Oh, it's not even on over the cap yet. But yeah, here you go.
So as a backup, I'm assuming I'm gonna guess like $8 million. I'm gonna guess that.
Oh, it's not up there yet. Yeah, it's not out yet.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like he is perfect. He gives life. He knows the system. He is.
Yeah.
It makes complete sense why they're bringing him back. I'm surprised the Browns walked away from him or traded him. Just shows.
Well, the Browns are just and the Bengals they were trying to find something in the market, man. But it's almost like I'm not saying it's a desperate move. It's not desperate at all. But you kind of want to get someone younger than a 41-year-old.
It's a smart move.
Flacco. It is very smart, yeah. Because one, he's been in the system already over the last year, and he's shown he shined in a few games last year as well. So good to see that from Joe Flacco, man. He's getting paid to be the backup quarterback, man. I imagine $8 to $10 million, somewhere in that range, or more.
Trying to look. Hold on. Not on over the cap. Joe Flacco. It's loading. Yeah, they've brought him back for. It just says 1 year deal.
Just one, yeah. We'll find out later on.
Hold on. It's getting a $6 million deal with a max value of 9.
So yeah, I know 8 to 10 million, and yeah, I think he'll get that max of 9. I think he will. But yeah, that's good. That's good. Backup quarterback money, man. Go ahead, take it how you can. All right, ladies and gentlemen. TJ, I know you got a lot going on with your Philadelphia Eagles yet again. It's almost like they're the only team after that first initial like ta-da moment of the NFL free agency. The next 2 weeks has been about the Eagles.
Yeah.
So let's go and hear what you got to say about the Eagles with TJ's Fly, Eagles Talk.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory.
All right. Right. So I believe last episode I talked about Dallas Goedert returning, which is great. Let me try and do this in the correct order. What happened? So we renegotiated Jake Elliott's contract. We essentially dropped off $1 million, but made the rest fully guaranteed. It pretty much proves that he will be our kicker again this year, which I'm not sure how I feel, because Jake Elliott, Eagles legend, fantastic kicker for his career, most of his career. The last 3 years, though, going back to the Super Bowl year, so last two years, he's been on a steady decline. He's missing the 50s, which were guaranteed. The extra points haven't been there. His mechanics have been off. You can quite clearly see that something's off. Something really is off, which sucks. It really does. Like I said, I love Jake Elliott. The money being like, we should have moved on, but unfortunately that money is guaranteed. I imagine this is his last year in Philadelphia if he doesn't improve. Even if he's average, you've got to get a kicker in. I'm half tempted to get a kicker in anyway. Draft him, let him learn, get him used to the system. The system's not hard to learn. I don't know what I'm talking about. You're kicking. But yeah, Jake Elliott's contract being restructured. We then had a trade with Sidney Brown to the Atlanta Falcons. So that is Sidney Brown to the Atlanta Falcons, and we trade. Let me get the full stats up. Bear with me. I should be a bit more prepared. I am sorry for that. Here you go. So the Eagles have traded Sidney Brown to the Atlanta Falcons, swapping a 4th round pick and a 6th round pick. So Eagles have traded 1-2-2 and 2-1-5 and Sidney Brown to the Falcons, and in return we got 1-4 and 1-7-9. So moving up a bit using Sidney Brown as compensation. And we also saved about $1.5 million in cap space, which is like, I love Sidney Brown. Very good player. Extremely good. Great story. Like I said, Canadian, moved to Florida. Mum had to work hard, a lot of sacrifice. It just didn't work out, unfortunately. He didn't work in Fangio's system. He was... Hi, Card Grace. I hope you're having a good one. Fantastic week indeed. Yeah, he just played too aggressively. His angles were always wrong. He was always running like his hair was on fire. The penalties were bad. He tried to fight the entire Dallas Cowboys in the tunnel. That was a fun moment. But yeah, we moved on. Good luck, Sidney Brown. Wish it all the success. It just didn't work out in Philly. And as soon as we traded him, it announced that we signed two safeties, Marcus Epps coming back, and JT Gray, I believe was a Buccaneer, an all-pro Buccaneer safety. Essentially, Gray is going to be the special teams replacement for Sidney Brown, because Sidney Brown was a great special teams player. And Epps, hey, he's been here for so long. Like, he used to play under the Doug Peterson system, like Jim Schwartz. I think it was back in like 2018. He won the ring. He was part of our first Super Bowl win. That was over 9 years ago now. So Marcus Epps, I assume, might be the starting safety now with Drew Makuba. But hey, I think that's a smart decision, bringing back Sidney Brown. We also traded for Andy Dalton. I think I mentioned this. Smart backup, a veteran backup QB. It was for a 7th round pick. He's going to be the third. I know it's a bit more money than what you pay a third, but unless we trade Tanner McKee's going to be the second. Tanner McKee looks fantastic. The only issue is, Carlos mentioned it with Flacco. Everywhere Andy Dalton's gone, he's at least started for 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. It's always happened. Even when the moment he left Cincinnati, I think he's been a starter at least 4 games everywhere he's gone. So, bit concerning that he's now on my team, unless we cut him. And then, literally before we went live, we signed Fred Johnson back for a 1-year deal. Fred Johnson, a great player, fantastic backup O-lineman. When Lane Johnson went down, Fred Johnson slipped into the line and played brilliantly. I really like Fred Johnson. Great personality, great voice. When he left last year, I was gutted, and we traded for him. That's how much we liked him. We traded a pick instead of re-signing him to get him back, and thank God we did. Now, that's all the good news. I'm a little bit of a bitch. I know. I'm a little bit annoyed about things. My first one is, Eagles fans are bloody stupid. We are bloody stupid. News report that the Eagles were linked to Alvin Kamara, and some people were saying, good, let's build around Kamara, get rid of Barkley. What are people smoking?
I still don't know what the hell you be watching. I don't know where them links at. I don't want to be around none of them
Formerly
people.
known as Twitter.
Oh, man.
It's just like...
Stay away from Twitter, man.
Stay away from Twitter. Unfortunately, all the news comes on Twitter. And another thing is, I am sick and tired of this A.J. Brown bullshit. There was a news that the Eagles and the Patriots have had a handshake deal to trade A.J. Brown on the 2nd of June once we are able to. Cool. That account had no followers and was deleted 3 hours later. It was picked up by main news people. It was talked about, all the rumors, blah, 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 blah. It was horseshit. It's like, okay, another NFL rumors. A.J. Brown has put his house up, Philadelphian house up, clearly showing that he is going to be traded. 1, he ain't going to be traded until June 1st. The cap hit's too big. 2, he doesn't even own a house in Philadelphia. He lives in South New Jersey. It's just constant crap on top of crap about with no one knowing nothing. I trust Ian Rappaport and Schefter, and even Schefter's going, I feel like. Cool. You're just making me age 10 years every time I open X. I don't think he's going to be traded. I think it's just a lot of hot air, a lot of news talking about nothing because there's nothing to talk about because free agency is back to the dark ages. Unless a major, no, I don't think nothing's going to happen now until the draft. It's just, it happens every off season. As soon as we trade AJ Brown, sorry, I'm talking so much. I need a drink. On hydrate or die.
Take your time, brother. Take your time.
Lovely. That's needed. Every time we trade AJ Brown, it's like, oh, he's unhappy. Let's trade him. Why? It's just like we can't. It's too big. Every free agency, every cap deadline or trade deadline, you got to trade it around. Oh, it's always to the Patriots. Oh, it's to do this because of the Mike Vrabel situation. Yes, I get that. Cap hit's too big. And I'm sorry, this one reporter, Danny Rossini, is constantly saying, oh, trade's coming down next week. And she's been full of shit. So everything she says about this whole situation, you ignore. And all these people, I'm working myself up. I'm just going to move on. AJ Brown's not going to be traded until the June 1st, which I don't think will happen anyway. I imagine he will be on this team in September. And Eagles fans, we went 11-2 last, 11-6, I think, or 5, whatever we did. Our offense was shit. I get that. Our offensive coordinator, not the best. We've gotten, hopefully, Sean Mannion, who'll be good. We've got a great offense. We didn't go 2-15. Calm the fuck down. I am so done with it. They're so stupid. Saquon Barkley had, I wouldn't even say he had a bad year, but it wasn't him. It was the play calling on the offensive line, and people were like, get rid of him. My God, I know it's like the NFL stands for what have you done for me lately, or whatever it's called. But it's Saquon. Not for long. Yeah. It's Saquon Barkley who still was putting up great numbers, had 1,000-yard season. He had 1,000-yard season, and that's still not good enough for you guys. Like, Jesus Christ, he's not going to go for 2,000 yards after running for 2,000 yards before. Never done before. We knew there was going to be a drop off. Okay, it sucked. It was a bit much than we thought, but it weren't him. It was the O-line and the play calling. So why the hell would you get rid of him? I'm done. End this segment. I'm going to end this segment. Otherwise, I'm going to start cracking open rum.
Oh Lord, I don't think we want that. Well, woosah. Woosah, my friend. Woosah.
Gosh, it's just
I would have traded AJ Brown, but he's not getting traded. They're not gonna wait this long to trade him now. You're not gonna trade him, in my opinion. I don't think.
8 minutes ago, Eagles aren't done. We've just signed Elijah Moore.
Hey, Elijah Moore.
Sorry, in my middle of my rant, we signed a wide receiver.
Wide receiver. All right, well, there you go. Eagles getting Elijah Moore. Hope he's a good piece for you guys. We'll find out, man. But yeah, that was a very eventful and exciting TJ's Fly, Eagles talk, ladies and gentlemen. Let's rock and roll with him, man. Mike McCarthy, the new head coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers, says that an Aaron Rodgers reunion would be a great story. You know, basically, hey, if Rodgers is going to the Steelers, he's QB1. Are you buying that talk from Mike McCarthy, or you're not buying it?
No. I imagine Mike McCarthy wants Aaron Rodgers because Mike McCarthy couldn't coach back in Green Bay, and Aaron Rodgers took control of the play calling. So I imagine Mike McCarthy wants someone who he knows can run the system. You haven't, sorry, card craze. I haven't heard TJ cuss that much in a short time before. My goodness.
Oh,
I
you
am
haven't been on many
behaved.
shows then.
Yeah, and also I've behaved on here. I swear it as if I was being raised by Gordon Ramsay in real life.
You haven't been a part of many shows then, girl.
I swear quite a lot. But yeah, I imagine Mike McCarthy wants Aaron Rodgers to come back because, Hall of Fame QB, 3-time MVP. Fair enough, he's a bit old, but can run a system. So Mike McCarthy doesn't have to. Aaron Rodgers, he hates Mike McCarthy. I don't imagine he's going to be back. How about you?
Nah, I'm not buying it. I'm with you on that. I think he would like that just for the hell of it. But Pittsburgh themselves, I think they're done with Aaron Rodgers. I think that might be the GM responsibility to get Aaron Rodgers there, and I don't think he wants him either. It's too much of a headache. I'm not going to go another year of waiting past training camp for Aaron Rodgers to come back and say what's up to everybody. We're not doing that again, man. Hey, I'm not saying that he's washed by any means, but there is now an official ceiling.
Yeah.
There's a cap now on what Rodgers can do for you as a QB1. And if I'm Pittsburgh, I don't want that because that means first round playoffs with a loss.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we don't want that if you're Pittsburgh. So I'm not buying it from McCarthy because he can say what he wants to. I don't think it's going to happen at all. And in a weird way, I also think he kind of doesn't even want Rodgers there, but he kind of has to to show love to his guy that won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I'm going with. I'm not buying it as well, man. Keep it rocking and rolling, man. We got, Buck star Levante David. He retires after 14 incredible years as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. They're in my division. Screw the Bucks. But I do love the players, though. Levante David was one of my favorite players to watch, man. Hey, talk about a guy always at the football. We had a conversation I did with some friends like 2 weeks ago, and it was either would you rather Levante David or would you rather Demario Davis? I said give me Demario Davis all day, but I said Levante David if the talk was if Demario Davis leaves, do you want Levante David? I said, well, I wouldn't mind Levante David on my team if Demario Davis is gone. Obviously, Demario Davis went to the Jets, and Levante David is now retiring. So kudos to him, man. 14 incredible years, crazy amount of tackles in his NFL career. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. I'm not so sure about first ballot Hall of Famer, but he's going to be a Hall of Famer. His numbers speak for themselves, man. He's had a very great year. Won a Super Bowl in 2020 with the Buccaneers. And shout out to him, man.
Oh, yeah, congratulations. I imagine every Saints fans are happy now that they don't have to worry about him in their division anymore.
Talk about, man, flying to the ball, man, especially in his prime. He was drafted in 2012, and Mr. Reliable pretty much for the Buccaneers, the longest tenure Buck, 14 years. So shout out to Levante David, man. He's going to officially announce retirement. And he said, you know what? Having a baby girl made me change my mind. So congrats on the baby girl, man. He said, yeah, I want to play for my girl, not football. He want to play in the game of life. And, in his career right then and there. He got out scotch. It's nothing like playing a long time and getting out scotch-free. Like, no crazy injury, no concussion history. You go out there and still live your life with all that money you got now.
Yeah, all the money, got a ring, hell of a career, yeah.
I didn't really post this, you guys, but the Atlanta Falcons have just gotten their newest running back. And that's going to be Brian Robinson is going to be sharing the backfield with Bijan Robinson. So we have the Robinson twins pretty much are going to be there.
That's going to ruin a lot of people's fantasy drafts.
Oh, are you saying he'll be stealing some touchdowns?
No, I imagine that people are going to think they're redrafting Bijan Robinson, where in fact they're drafting.
Oh, no, rookie mistake. Oh, Lord. Yeah,
that's what I imagine is going to happen.
Rookie mistake, man. No, I think Bijan Robinson and Brian Robinson is going to be a nice tandem. Obviously, Tyler Algier is gone from Atlanta. And I think he's with who is he with again now? The Panthers? Who is he? Algier. Algier for the Falcons ex running back. Where did he go to for agency? I forgot that fast.
Let's have a look then.
Algier, Algier, I believe.
Yeah, Tyler Algier. Cardinals.
The Cardinals. That's right. Because I was saying he's a big back, just like their ex running back. What's his name? That's always hurt every damn year. Connor,
yeah.
Yeah, James Conner. He's always hurt, but Algier is that kind of running back, though, size wise. But no, I like the Bijan and Brian Robinson tandem, and I think if Robinson can play that same Algier role to a lesser degree, because I think Atlanta's going to go more towards Bijan Robinson a lot more now, unless Brian gets it cooking. But I think that tandem's going to be pretty decent for Atlanta.
No, absolutely. And Bijan Robinson had a fantastic year. Sort of a quiet year. Not quiet as in he was bad. Like, he had a fantastic year. I don't remember it really spoken as much.
It's because the Falcons themselves, it's the Falcons. They just weren't good. I mean, they did beat the Bills, I believe, that year, and they had another good victory. I forgot against who.
But the Bills missed. Oh, they did make the playoffs. And then
But outside of that, man, So Atlanta's one of those like blood teams, right? Unless they're cooking with fish grease and winning a lot of games, they're not going to be talked about.
Can I add a couple things, if that's all right?
Yes, sir.
First things first, Carlos, TJ. I think maybe the Saints are going to the playoffs in 2026, Super Bowl in 2027.
I could say it is. Anything's possible in the NFC South.
Absolutely.
I think we've gotten better over the offseason so far. We have a whole draft to go now. And look, if I'm going to be a betting man, I would bet that we have probably the best quarterback, rising star in our division. Yeah, I'm not really worried about Baker Mayfield. I'm not worried about Not worried about Bright. No, not at all. Not worried about Bryce Young. And of course, the Falcons have their issues. I'm just saying, Baker might still be the best one as far as like notoriety wise. But I think up and coming star, if we can continue with the Shuck train and he improves more, I think the NFC South is so weak. We have a good chance of going to playoffs in that division. I mean, a team went there last year at 8-9.
Yeah, no, I get you, and it's quite funny. Your just change on Shuck, because you really did.
I didn't like the pick, man. I did, but hey, guess what else I ain't like? I ain't like the Saints getting out of Kamara either. He changed my mind quick. My mind was changed. After about the week 6, I was like, my bad. I apologize. I don't know nothing. But we were so bad on defense that going into the offseason, TJ, I thought we had to do everything defense. Everything had to be defense. That was my take. That's why I was like, what? It wasn't like he was a garbage player. I was like, we don't need a freaking running back right now. What are we doing? That was my complaint. Like, why we got this kid from the 3rd round from Tennessee? Oh, Lord, we need defense. And he looked pretty damn good. So
I was going to say, I think it turned out well.
It turned out great for us, man. We got Christian Aruda says, happy Tuesday, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button, share the stream, and subscribe to the best UST Nation, hands down. Says, hey, Lowe's, PJ, and TJ, hope you're having a wonderful day. So it was a UST Nation.
Hello. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, and it's nice and relaxing, completely uneventful. But the topics I want to bring up, one was last week, which you mentioned after the stream, was what's your opinion about having a Thanksgiving Eve game? Where?
Yeah,
So on Wednesday,
they are talking about having a Thanksgiving Eve game. I mean, when it gets here, it'll be fine, obviously. But just knowing, like, I don't want to be. What's that word I'm looking for? Fatigue? NFL fatigue?
No, I get you.
No, it's the holiday, man. Now I gotta sit back. I'm a sports guy, so I gotta watch it. But I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy my family on Wednesday. Now I gotta watch the game on Wednesday. Cut the family out for 3.5 hours, and then on Thanksgiving have 3 more games to watch. And blessed food, Heavenly Father, amen. Football. I don't want to be like that, man, on Wednesday night, bro.
I
So,
imagine that ruins everyone's travel plans.
and I'm like, it's travel plans Tuesdays and Wednesdays when you're going to. Now you got to stop at the hotel because come on, man. I got to stop at the hotel, baby. It's only 2 hours away. I don't care. I got to watch the game.
Just got to watch the game. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It's just like, when is enough? That's my question. When is enough? That's just being greedy now. Okay, I get it. You took over Christmas when you had no business doing that because it's the NBA's day. Obviously, they still reign supreme, so they don't even care. They're gonna look. People are still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna watch it on Wednesday. I just don't want to watch it. What's next? Like, come on, man. What's coming? What's gonna be next? A 19-game schedule, 20-game schedule. I don't want to see none of that, man. That's way too much.
It's going to be a 20-game schedule.
TJ, you're going to start getting it every damn year. You're going to have quarterback number 2 taking on quarterback number 3. We had it 2 years ago, right? It was bad. It was bad for like a 6-7 week period. It was like QB2 versus QB3 every damn week. And it was ugly because no one was healthy. You're going to get that when you start adding all these damn games to it, man. And now you want us to have me Thanksgiving Eve and what's next? The day after Thanksgiving? No, that's Black Friday, right? They already had that. So I'm like,
Carlos, you're late to the party.
I don't want to see that either. It's like Jets versus Bills or something. I didn't want to see. Why don't I want to watch that on a Black Friday? I did, but it was sucked ass. Man. Anyways, I'm trying to be creative, like. So I don't know what's next. An automatic New Year's Day game. You gonna compete with college football, man? I don't know, bro. I'm so done.
I can guarantee in the next CBA, which is in 2030 or whatever, we're gonna get 20 games, an extra bye week, player roster expansion, and maybe like a guarantee on like travel accommodation for players. If you know what I mean.
How does the Thanksgiving Eve night game work schedule-wise? Well, I think the 2 teams that are playing that game are going to have a bye week the previous week. It just got to be like that. It's got to be like that.
It'll never happen. Playing Monday night?
They're probably going to have like maybe 2 Thursday night games.
What?
Yeah,
one of the Thanksgiving games?
No, I'm saying like the previous week it'd be 2 Thursday night games.
I see.
And then use both of those teams to play on Wednesday, so it'd be like a 5-day rest type of deal. It's
the 3
crazy.
Thanksgiving games too much? Would you move one of those?
No, but I mean, it used to be 2 back in the day. They just added the last. Yeah, they had the last one in probably about 10 years ago. When it was 2, it was fine. Now you're doing 3. We're gonna watch it. They're not gonna do that. It's all about the almighty dollar, man. You get all those families in there at one home. They're going to watch those games, including myself. So I'm going to watch the game. No matter how much I talk shit about it, I'm going to watch it. That's just how it is. But yeah, they're probably going to have these guys play on the following the Thursday before, and then have them just play on Wednesday, like they do pretty much every time they do it. So basically, like I think they do that already. It might be, I don't know if it's the week before the Thanksgiving or the week after Thanksgiving, but they usually have those same 2 teams playing the Thursday before just to make it easier on their schedule.
Not a clue. Hey, I feel sorry for whoever's designing the schedule because you've got all these different games on different days. Now you have to accompany that.
Hey, all you got to do, TJ, is go to ChatGPT. And all you gotta do is type in every damn rule they got going on, hit that send button, and ChatGPT will have a good ass schedule for you.
You reckon?
All you gotta say though, but now you gotta be clear in your scheduling. Like you gotta literally say, I want the Cowboys and the Lions to play home games, and then but you gotta be clear with what you're saying.
Yeah, you have to.
And ChatGPT will get you a full damn schedule for you.
That's
right. I mean, that's too much though. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, like guys like us, if we wanted to make it happen, we could do like Chat GPT. Is that damn good?
It's cheap then? Is that why?
Yeah. Hey, they got like where universities now where they actually check if your work comes from Chat GPT now.
Yeah, they've got AI checkers. I know it's
Yeah, I said, damn.
unfortunately flagging people's work that isn't AI. So that's a bit rough. Oh God, Grace. As a Seahawks fan, I'm hoping that the Seahawks repeat. Yeah, I imagine she would. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I imagine that too.
And another thing is, obviously, it came out with the new playing rules proposal changes, the rule changing.
Okay.
We got 5, and none of them are the tush push. I wonder why. All of a sudden,
Because the
perfectly safe.
Eagles didn't win it all this year. That's why.
Oh, it's very weird, isn't it? One is to permit the kicking team to declare an onside kick at any point during the game, but they have to still announce it. To eliminate the kicking team's incentive to intentionally kick the ball out when kicking off at the 50-yard line.
Okay.
To modify the kickoff alignment requirements for the receiving team players in the setup zone. Not a clue. To allow league personnel to consult with on-field officials when considering disqualifications for both flagrant football acts and non-football acts without being called on the field.
Oh, okay.
That was interesting. And the last one, for 1 year only, to allow the NFL officiating department to correct clear and obvious misses made by on-field officials that impact the game in the event that the work stoppage involving the game's officials represented by the NFL's Referee Association. And I want to bring up those last 4 because a lot of it's about officiating. That, I imagine, will pass this year because they're having issues with the officiating, aren't they? They're going to have to apparently bring up some college level or even high school level referees throughout the game. And obviously, the last time they did this, they had the classic
Seahawks versus Packers.
Yeah, it's not a touchdown.
It's touchdown. Yeah, that was a classic game. Man. Classic
game. So with these rules, the NFL could be like, actually, you've done a shit job. That's not a touchdown, or that is a touchdown. But I've got no quarrels about any of these changes, really. Yourself?
Nah, I mean, a lot of the special teams, and I mean, if I'm off, look, if the NFL, because I watched XFL and now the USFL.
Oh, yeah, starting this week.
And but the cool part about that league was there's a guy in the booth that can overturn any damn thing because he's seeing what the fans are seeing. Yep. That's clearly not a hold. That's clearly not pass interference. That's whatever. Like, and he can call down in any seconds. Hey, that's not pass interference. So that's what I want. I want something like that. And you attach one guy per game. So 16 guys to do that in your booth. Someone that's represented by the NFL, not by a team, but by the NFL. And Dean Blandino was that guy for the XFL, and he did a great job. And they did a great job of like any kind of like BS flag. They would say, "Oh, wait," and they had like a panic button. Hey, that's not a flag. That's not. We looked over it just now. Took the flag away. That kind of stuff, and really keep the game moving. And then on top of that, it actually showed you when it came down to challenges what they're saying and what they're talking about during watching the challenge and why we said it's good or why we said it's not good. I want more of that from the NFL, and just someone to say, hey, that's bullshit. No, take it away. Like, come on. We need stuff like that. Because there's so many times, if you want to talk about a guy can come in there and say, well, stop that. I don't want a referee because they're in the game right now and he might be from, 20 yards away from the play. Can I get a guy that's in the booth?
Yeah.
Who's watching it as a referee to be like, to overcorrect the other referees. Right. And I want that. Like, the fans see it, I see it, it's not a flag. Yeah. Or the fans see it, I see it, it is a flag.
Absolutely. It's like if someone could be like, hey, Robbie Coleman clearly PI'd, then we know that can stop that.
Right. So that's all I'm saying. Like, can we get someone in the booth that's going to make things a lot easier for the fans to enjoy these games? Because let's keep it real, TJ. There's still way too many games that are their swing momentums because of the referees either miscalled or didn't call anything, and it drives me absolutely crazy. Because it's like the only sport where it can be somewhat egregious and you can't change anything. It's like, come on, man. So too
You're
many
spot on.
games are changed quickly because of bad officiating. So, and now you have these subpar referees coming in, and yeah, you got to make some changes to help these guys out. I think having a guy in the booth, this would be the perfect time to have a guy in the booth to make sure to check these guys. To check these guys, as AB says, Dez caught it.
Did he?
According to the rules, he did not. But I do
No.
agree, he did catch the ball. But according
What's
to the
the
rules back
catch?
then, according to the rules, he did not, man. But
that's
no,
funny.
I'm fine with it though, because you're gonna need, if you're gonna have these college referees or whoever come out here and ref, you're gonna have to have some help for these guys. And I think that'd be somebody in the booth, man, that can just say, nah, dude, that's clearly not passing.
Especially the fact that's a 1 year only trial means.
Yeah, right. Only
we
because
might
we
have
have
some rough refs.
Yeah, exactly. They know what's in store if we cannot get the the main referees in there. And like you said, we knew what happened last time. We couldn't get the main referees in there. A lot of craziness, and of course, the obvious one was the Fail Mary. So,
yeah, absolutely. It's already started on X. We signed DJ Moore, Elijah Moore, whatever he's called, and people clearly they're stocking up on wide receivers to try it out, see who.
Oh Lord, TJ, stop worrying about that. You're already with the dang on you're Eagles fan already. They're the most obnoxious. Second obnoxious.
Like I said, they're thick. I'm a fan. I'm thick, but people are just thick sometimes. Like, come on.
Yeah, man. You guys are horrible fans, bro.
I get it, and I'm proud of it. It's just stupid as well.
All right, y'all. Well, that was it, man, for episode 8 and 9. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. If you guys are watching via replay, thank you so much for showing love. If you're watching right now, hey, hit that like button on your way out of here. Thank you for showing love and support, man. PJ, the last words? She said, not time to eat now. All right. She always hungry, man. All right, TJ, the last words from you, brother.
No, nothing. Just obviously look after yourselves in this crazy world. Spread the love. Thank you very much. Every week I say, allowing us to do this. Carlos allowed me to join you. It's one of my highlights of the week. Keeps me going.
Hey, all good. It's all love.
Yeah, and hopefully see you next week, Carlos. Have a great night. Get your grub on. And
yes, sir.
I'll see you next week, unless I've gone crazy because of Eagles fans.
Well, it'll be a special one, episode number 90, y'all. So I like those round even numbers. Episode 90 coming your way, y'all, of Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. This is my beautiful co-host, PJ. And, of course, to the right of me, the main man leader, Mr. TJ Tracey. Y'all, all sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Do us a favor. Stay smart. Stay uneducated. Peace. Love you, mama. Love you guys as well. Love you, TJ.
Love you.
We're out of here, man. See you guys next episode.
Everybody.
Episode 90 of Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast. We are out of here. To the right hand, intercepted by oh no! Keith Lee! Oh, a double team! Come on, PJ. Forward, 1. Oh, PJ fell out. 2, 3 strikes. Should I get him, PJ? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated.